morning. Man, I miss being on the road. Here I am at the, I think it's called the Sunfair Dry Lake Bed. It's BLM land, so it's 2 weeks free camping, and then you got to move for a week, I think, at least 25 miles away, and then you can come back. But I left yesterday. I got here last night, later in the afternoon, and set up camp here. I'm going to be doing some projects and stuff. I want to finish those walls, finally, the interior walls of my place, and just a little general organizing and all that stuff. But I miss Joshua Tree. I haven't been here since last year, around this time, and there is something about it. They say the same thing about Sedona, Arizona, that there's something about it. I want to go check that place out too. But yeah, Joshua Tree does that for me as well. I am staying on the north end of Joshua Tree. The national park, I think, is like a mile that way. Maybe, yeah, I think I passed it on the way here. So I'm right outside the, this is considered overflow parking for Joshua Tree National Park as well. So it's not too far at all. What else? Look at those. Have you guys been looking behind me this whole time and just checking out the mountains and stuff? It's very, very cool. Oh yeah, there was lots of coyotes and stuff last night. You can hear them bang and stuff in groups, big herds. It was very cool. Oh, you probably can't see anything, huh? I got in contact with a couple of people. Liz and Addie from PMC are in Quartzsite, Arizona, which is not too far from here, maybe 4 hours. I might go see them, but I'm not really sure because tomorrow night, Wednesday, I think it's the last full moon of the year, and it's supposed to be huge, and Joshua Tree is supposed to be the best place to see it. So that's tomorrow night. So I might do a video of that, get that recorded. It gets really cold here at night. I think it was like down to 40 or something last night. It was a little chilly, but we'll see if my cameras make it in that cold, see if they can record the moon and stuff. I'll take some pictures and stuff too. So I might not go to Quartzsite because of that, unless I leave Thursday. I'm not sure because Corey wants to come and hang out and go to Slab City and stuff, and he's thinking about meeting up with me this weekend. So I'd much rather do that than drive to Quartzsite and then have to drive 8 hours back home or whatever, 9 hours back home. We'll see what ends up happening. But if we do end up going to Slab City, I want to stop by the Salton Sea as well. I've never been there. I've driven past. It looks really nice from a distance. The water looks really blue, and the sand looks really white. But it's, a salty sea, which also has agricultural runoff, in it. So all the fish are dead, and I hear it smells like garbage and fish and stuff there. I don't know, but there are old abandoned campgrounds that you can stay at. And I'm not sure. I might go check it out it's also north of Slab City. So if we end up going there, we might stop there for an hour or two, maybe have some lunch if we can stomach it, or at least go exploring. It's it's known for its urban decay kind of look to it, which a lot of places out here. Slab City also the same way. I love that whole Mad Max aspect of it. Like kind of like that semi-apocalyptic landscape and look of everything. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we'll see what ends up happening. I am working. I'm working remotely. I got my computer and stuff, and I'm doing projects and stuff. So this is not like a vacation. I don't need to be anywhere specific to do my job. So I was getting a little antsy. It's been rainy and gloomy for the past couple weeks at Lake Piru, and I was just getting stir crazy. So I decided on taking this trip this week, and then next week is my vacation for New Jersey. Not really a vacation. I'm going to be working as well. Working vacation. But I'm going back to New Jersey to hang out with my family for Christmas, and then back the day after Christmas to California. I'm going to be spending New Year's here. Or maybe me and the boys will take a trip for New Year's. Let's see what happens. So there was just a giant boom, like it almost shook the ground. There's the loudest I've heard since I've been here. One second, let me take this camera off the mount here. I'm just going to put you to record out this way. This glove that I found earlier. And let's see if we can either see or hear it on this camera. It was out in the distance there. I just finished watching Into the Wild, the movie about that kid who moves to Alaska and finds a bus and lives his life off grid for a while until unfortunately he dies from starvation. So it doesn't sound too cheery or hopeful, but it really is, man. I totally remember having that desire 3 years ago when I started this. And they really do capture it when he goes to Slab City and the Salton Sea and stuff, which I haven't been to. I'm planning on going this trip this weekend. Corey's coming down tonight, and I think tomorrow we're going to do Joshua Tree real quick, the actual national park, and then head on over to the Salton Sea and stay there for one night, and then Slab City after that. So it's gonna kind of be cool to go there now after watching the movie and just reflecting on it. They captured the feeling of awe and adventure and stuff. Man, it was really great. It really made me feel that that exploring spirit again, energized me again. I'm glad that I didn't watch it beforehand because I'm afraid it would have tainted my experience. Like I came in it fresh with no expectations. I didn't know anybody in the movie, even though I'm pretty sure that I've met some of those people. Either that or it's just like, those desert people just look that way. Obviously not the actors, but some of those people that they interview or that they have, I don't know, they look familiar to me. It could just be me. Most likely it's just me. But yeah, so I feel like I got a more genuine experience, more, untainted experience from having been there before watching the movie. But I really am looking forward to going back and, just checking it out. In the movie, they put him and the girl that he's dating, Kristen Stewart, I think, is the actress. They put their handprints on the top of the mountain somewhere. I wonder if they're still there. I wonder if they stayed, because that, I don't know, gets worked on a lot. So, and it's also paint on ground, so I'm not sure how long that would stay. But what else? Yeah, so I really enjoyed that movie. Really did. Like, I feel like I did 3 years ago. Not that I'm much more jaded now, but I have an understanding of what's what and how things are and stuff. The newness is a little bit washed out, but not enough to to make me want to run into a city. I'll tell you that much. So I moved camp. I know you can see these solar panels behind me. The dry lake bed where I was staying is right behind me that way. But since Corey's coming in, and I thought he might be coming in tonight, it was going to be really dark, and the road is really ruddy and stuff over there. You know, like it's a mud road that was driven over by cars and trucks and RVs during the rain, and then hardened into these giant ruts. So it can be a little bumpy and stuff. And I didn't want him to make that trip at night. But now he just texted me, and he might not be here till tomorrow. So whatever. I'm still closer to the road, to the main road, than I was over there a mile down. So it'll be easier to get in and out. I think what we're going to do is hitch up my rig to his van and leave those two parked here, and then take my car into Joshua Tree National Park. He's never been, and he's got a parks pass, so we're gonna, you know, it's going to be a nice little free drive-through. I can't wait. And Corey's never been to any of these places. He hasn't been to Joshua Tree. He hasn't been to the Salton Sea or Slab City. So it's all going to be new for him, which, you know, I'm kind of envious and excited about for him. I know in the movie, well, I kind of wanted him to maybe head on ahead of me, or head out ahead of me an hour or two, just so he can experience the, you know, just the newness and, you know, the kind of sense of discovery of finding a new place by yourself. But, in the movie, he mentioned something that I'm not sure if the kid actually wrote in his journal. The kid meaning Chris McCandles, who the story's about. I'm not sure if he actually wrote this in his journals, but he does write something in the movie called, he writes something in the movie that says something like, happiness is not real unless it's shared, or something. Paraphrasing, but I think that's what he says, and that's the truest thing. You know, there is you know, I don't mind being alone, and I don't mind, you know, adventure by myself and stuff, but there's nothing like having somebody there to experience something with, you know. That's why I'm kind of doing this, you know, so you guys can see what I'm doing, but you know, you guys don't get to experience this real time. Like right now it's Friday, who knows when I'm going to be making this video and putting it out. Probably next week sometime, maybe when I'm in New Jersey. During some downtime over there, who knows. But it'd be nice to have somebody here, you know, or somebody around when you experience new things. So I'm torn. I'll give him the choice. See if he wants to go ahead, or see if he wants to go together. Not sure what goes on here, if they have some kind of yearly event. I've seen posts in this area where there's a bunch of people gathered around. I'm not sure what the festivities are, but apparently they burn cars, which is cool. I thought they only did that at East Jesus. At EJ they call them carbecues. It's like a minivan. What is that, the front end of a golf cart? Is that an engine? Can't really tell from here. Yeah, some kind of engine. Minivan. Cool. There's actually like painting and stuff. Hey, fuck the desert. Not sure what this could have been. Kia or something. Definitely a compact car. This one either. Oh, this looks familiar. What could that have been? By this big back opening, I'm gonna say like a Volvo. That's what it reminds me of, a Volvo. Maybe, or Honda CR-V. I'm not sure. But cool. So you see that tree on the side of the road right there, on the left-hand side, on the road? I don't know if you can hear them yet, but there's a bunch of little birds making a racket in there, right next to that house. I wonder if the people knew that the birds did that before they bought the house, or if that just happened to happen after they bought the house, because it's constant. Let's see if I can get closer and you can hear it. You guys hear that? It sounds like static on a radio, or not sure, like you're listening to people talking fast forward. Wouldn't it be awesome if you slowed down bird sounds and it sounds like people talking regular? That'd be amazing. All right, let's go back over this way toward the house. There's a cool Airstream over there. I know it looks far away in this video, but it's really not that far. I'll take more video once I get closer to that. All right, so we're closer, and I just saw the owners of the RV locking up. I think they're going into town. So I don't want to be too creepy and videotape them, so they think that I'm casing the joint. I don't know if you guys can make this out. Let me see. I want to zoom in. These guys here, I've camped with them before. Not with them, but in the same area. I think it's one of the first videos I have of going to the RTR, or where were we there? I think we were in Quartzsite already, and I was doing a walk around. That's the camouflage truck with the little dragon painted on it, LIL dragon, something like that. And then their little hut, that little, hobo hut kind of thing. What do you call that? Like a little Varda wagon, gypsy wagon thing. It's pretty cool. It looks like, it looks military-ish, and it looks very well done. Like he's got lots of stuff, cool stuff in there. But I don't know him that well, so I do not know the specifics. Good morning. It is about 10 after 8 in the morning, and it's almost 60 degrees already. I started out wearing a hat and this coat, but I'm getting hot, so I have to take off the coat too now. It's so nice and quiet out here. You can hear dogs in the background or something. It sounds like I'm alone, but there are people right in front of me that I'm walking up to. So Corey should be here this morning sometime. He never made it last night. I'm assuming that he didn't leave after work and he left this morning. Unless he left after work and just decided on taking a little detour trip, or seeing the sights on his own. But he should be here in a couple hours. And then we're heading to Joshua Tree State Park. And then not sure after that today. Probably back here and stuff, but definitely the Salton Sea tomorrow, and tomorrow's Sunday, and then maybe the Salton Sea for a couple hours, and then Slab City for the night, Sunday to Monday. We'll see, and then back home on Monday because he has to work Tuesday, and I leave for the airport on Wednesday. Let's see how far this road stretches. So I don't remember getting video of this last time I was here. At the Cholla Gardens, of course. I hope. So I don't remember getting any video last time I was here. I don't even think we stopped. We might have just driven through. The Cholla Cactus Gardens. They're poisonous or hazardous. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's because it's becoming winter or whatever, so they're drying up. There's some kind of drought, maybe. Good morning, everybody. All right, so it's Monday morning, the end of the trip. There's Corey behind me getting ready. Even though I'm going to see him in a few hours, it's still kind of sad to break camp. And, you know, acknowledge that the weekend's over. I'm going to have to record it from here because it's still kind of windy. And all you get is wind noise when I talk. But I'm glad we made this trip, even though it's a little bit different this time than it has been in the past. It's becoming more and more commercial. There's a sign out front that says Slab City, the last free place on earth. They're gonna have to take that down soon because, you know, Venmo's accepted here now. There's a youth hostel and campgrounds and stuff. So it's not the same Wild West kind of feeling that it used to have, but it's still kind of there. Regardless, I had a good time. We might come back for New Year's, me, Corey, and Brian. So stay tuned for a video for that. All right, till the next one.